Good morning from the Old Man Hiking Club. This is Saturday, July 20th, and we're up here at Newfound Gap on the Tennessee-North Carolina border, getting ready to do a relatively short 13-mile hike up to Mount LeConte and back down. This is an A to B hike, so we've already parked the car down at the Alum Bluff trailhead.
Near it,
yeah. hopefully not illegally.
Hopefully illegal parking.
Yeah.
A lot of visitors here today.
Yeah,
We'll
even in
tomorrow.
the rain. But we're going to start at Newfound Gap. We're going to be on the AT trail for a couple miles, then we shoot off on the Boulevard Trail to the top of Mount LeConte. LeConte is what, 6,500 feet?
Yeah.
So we're going up some pretty good elevation. We've got OG back with us. We last saw him in April. We got Pat and we got Joel. Glad to have everybody back. It's kind of cloudy, kind of socked in. It's going to be a rainy kind of day. Got our rain gear ready if needed. Let's get ready to hike on.
Hike on.
Let's go. You've hiked that 1,972 miles before, haven't you?
I've been there. I did it. It's hard to believe.
Yeah. A year ago?
Year ago. Yeah.
Almost a year ago you're
Almost,
finished.
Yeah. Coming
Wow.
up on my anniversary. My summit anniversary was
Which was when?
July 23rd.
Wow, you're close. Oh, we are hiking up the trail. Got about a mile in. Very damp out. We're wet with sweat, but it's not because it's hot, more so because it's damp.
Just a nice start out to this hike. Slightly uphill, got a few stairs. But first hike in 3 months, so a couple of day hikes I've done up to Crowder's Mountain, one with Al, one with Deb. But glad to be back at it. Glad to have nice temperatures here. And just glad to be out in the great outdoors. So far, this trail has been a lot of this. Rocks and roots. Tough to film and walk at the same time, huh? Good thing I'm not chewing gum. Al and Joel and Aaron have taken off. I've learned to hike my hike. They can hike their own. I'm a lot older than they are, so I'm just going to do my own hike here.
All right, continuing. We're going to continue up this way, but we're going to make a slight detour to the Icewater Springs shelter. OG has some fond memories he wants to go relive at that shelter from his AT through hike last year, so we're going to go pay it a visit. We have a little friend in the woods with us. All right, so this week, trying to pack up for the hike, I lost my spoon. I have no idea where it went.
Because you're old.
Joel made fun of me because I was old. And Joel, what happened to your spoon?
I lost my spoon.
That's
so
what I do.
I got to bring my wife's spoon. Bring Carol Ann's spoon.
Ain't that pretty?
It's a little sparkly and pink and glittery.
Nice.
Nice, isn't it?
I had to buy a new spoon because I have no clue what happened to mine. Her buddy's come back to visit. She's going to eat lunch with us. All right, so we had a nice visit at the shelter, had lunch there, and we are now jumping off onto the Boulevard Trail, headed to the top of Mount LeConte. We have several thousand feet of elevation gain, and I think the top of LeConte is like 6,600 feet. So we got a little 4 to 5 mile uphill climb.
It's kind of funny. The one thing Al talked about when he said we hike Mount LeConte was he failed to mention to me that probably the first 4 to 5 miles are in fact uphill. So yeah, I'm dying here a little bit.
All right, so we've decided we're going to take this little 0.5 side trail to the jump off, and I guess
look at a cloud.
we're going to go jump off.
Yeah, Al's going to jump off.
But we're going to look at the clouds. It's not a very sunny day. We'll see what we see.
This trail to the jump off is like a little rock infested ditch all the way up for half a mile.
All right, so we took this little side trail called Jumping Off Trail to Jumping Off Lookout. And this is what we got. We're in the clouds. Moved to a different location, and the view has not improved much.
That's straight down right
but it is essentially straight down.
Finally, some downhill. You can actually move a little bit quicker. Maybe try to catch up with those guys. Probably not, but it's nice to at least be having a little downhill, a lot easier.
All right, so the weather report was rain. I'd say it was pretty accurate. Time to put on the rain jackets. We're already partially wet, so I don't know that the jackets are going to help a whole lot.
Well, it's good. At least it'll block the wind a little bit because that's picking up.
Yeah, the wind is a little chilly, so
Yeah.
try to get a little warm with the jacket. And I don't know, we still got several miles to go to the shelter. So uphill. So hiking on in the rain.
This is the crazy part about hiking in the rain, is that we're going uphill, but the water's running downhill.
So I came up from this way and we're going this way here. Right now I am on, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Anakista Knob at 5,094 feet elevation. So we got 3-4 more miles to camp till we get to the top of LeConte. Rain has kind of let up a little bit. All right, we have found a nice little flower patch here. All the vegetation is wet, so as we walk through it, we continue to get wet. But it has stopped raining. So this will be a little interesting to navigate. We've got this little cutout area here for a trail, and then there's this wire here that we grab onto so we don't slide off to our peril.
You have the cut-in trail onto the rock with a cable that you're supposed to hold on to help you get through this. Because especially being wet like this is today, oh baby, you can slip and slide right down.
First real view of the day. Again, we're in the Smoky Mountains, so it's living up to its name. Here's our second view of the day. Not much. Didn't really improve a whole lot, but it's still kind of cool in its own way. So the Smoky Mountains are unique, especially Great Smoky Mountain National Park, in the way the forest is. There's just tons and tons of this green moss all along the trail. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, we are very near the top of Mount LeConte. It says, it's hard to read, but it says the Mount LeConte Lodge
0.7
is 0.7, and so our shelter is probably 0.4 miles away from here. All right, we have made the ascent of Mount LeConte. Again, I got to find out the elevation, but this is a little rock cairn to commemorate the top of LeConte. I don't think we have but a quarter of a mile to get to the shelter.
Made it, Mom! Top of the world!
All right, so we have made it to the LeConte shelter. Joel said it was a full house tonight. It'll sleep 6 on the bottom and 6 on the top. And our bear bags will hang from these bear cables. So in the Smoky Mountains, you have to stay in shelter. And these are some of our shelter mates. This is Sarah.
Hey, did you ask permission?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ask permission. Do you want to be
okay.
videoed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Where are you from?
I'm from Utah.
Utah, nice.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have
Jordan, Sierra.
Jordan, Sierra, and they're from southern Mississippi.
Yep.
And this is their very first backpacking trip.
Yep, it is.
That's awesome. You got to start sometime. So how have you enjoyed it so far?
We've loved it. It's rained, that kind of, but overall, it was wonderful.
Okay.
Really beautiful compared to Mississippi.
Yeah.
Flat.
All right. Well, great you guys are out.
Yeah, thank you.
So this is our sleeping quarters for the night. We've got the bottom section, and then there's 6 on the top. I think 4 out of the 6 are here for the top. So at the top of Mount LeConte, there is the Mount LeConte Lodge. I've never stayed here before. I have heard the reservations go years out.
Welcome.
We have guests.
You made it.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
All right. Y'all don't mind being videoed? No. Okay. All right, this is the Mount LeConte dining room, and our elevation is 6,593 feet.
It started to be a capital B. I actually started at the top, and then it looks like I tried to start at a little B.
I'd say we got to the shelter just in time. So I just got back from the LeConte Lodge, and the skies just opened up. So we are in the shelter making our dinners, nice and dry.
Trying to stay dry.
What you eating, Pat?
I got chicken and dumplings.
All right, you got the good stuff. I got Mountain House roast beef, I think. Joel, we got baked salad?
Yeah, I've got a Mediterranean salad and a salmon for you.
Goodness gracious. He's glamping on tonight's
Kind of bougie tonight now.
OG, what you got?
I went,
Mountain House beef lasagna.
yeah, don't normally do the Mountain House, but since we're only out for one night, figured I'd have a treat.
Bite the bullet.
Yeah.
Up this morning at 7, eating breakfast, and packing up gear. We'll be on the trail shortly.
Yeah.
Good morning from the Old Man Hiking Club. This is Sunday, July 21st. And so we've got Joel, Pat,
Yep.
Aaron, and a guest, Sarah from Wyoming.
Yeah,
Wyoming.
that's where I live, Landy.
So we stayed with Sarah and two other girls. I don't remember their names, but at the shelter last night. So we were
Old Southern Miss girls.
Yeah. So we're out getting ready to finish up the hike today. We got 5.2 miles to hit the end of the road for us. Sarah still has 50 more miles to go.
Just about.
All right. So I don't know. Anybody got anything else to say?
Hey, it's not raining.
Yeah, it's not raining.
It's not
Currently,
raining.
it's not raining.
A little damp, a little moist.
A little west from yesterday.
Yeah. All right. So Sarah, you have a great hike out.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself in the Smokies.
Yeah, you guys too.
Enjoy. It's been nice camping with you.
Likewise.
All right. So we stopped back at the resort. Joel had to fill up some water. Looks like we're all socked in with clouds today, so we may not see a thing coming out. All right, we are at the turnoff to the Alum Cave Bluffs Trail. We're headed that way. All right, so it's starting to clear off a little bit. Looks like we get some views here. The views keep getting better.
Right on the edge of a cliff here, looking straight up. Now we're kind of going to the side here.
Get out right there on that rock.
That's the one nice thing about going out today is that it is all downhill. The only bad part I didn't care for was that they didn't really tell me. If you know me, I don't like heights. And we had a number of areas there where we had to come down where it was only 2 foot wide. You had the cable embedded to the rock on your left and a drop off of like anywhere from 300 to 500 feet. So was not too pleased with that.
So we continue our descent down Alum Bluff Cave Trail. I think we're dropping several thousand feet. So it is literally all downhill. Now this is cool. I think we're coming to the cave. We got to be getting close to the cave. This is Alum, A-L-U-M, Bluff Cave. It's not really a cave, but
Boys have found blueberry bushes, and they're chomping on the blueberries for a little snack on the way back, on the way down. Yeah, starting to get some nicer views here.
Getting ready to descend into the abyss.
The end here. This last mile and a half to 2 miles have been so nice. Walking all along this creek here with the water flowing, just beautiful sound. Just makes for a really nice walk in the woods.
This ends the hike.
There's a car there.
We have come back to the parking lot. We were kind of curious to see if Joel's car is still there because we weren't 100% sure if it was legally parked. You ready for the big finish?
Yes.
Yep, let's do it, baby.
Big finish. All right. The good news is Joel's car is still here. It's not been towed.
Get the hands, man.
The big finish.
Oh, I didn't open it.
Touch the car. Touch the car. There we go. We have made it back to Newfound Gap. This concludes the hike. My watch said 15 miles with a couple little side hikes. The hike would have been 13, but we took a couple side trails to get some extra mileage and get some sights that we didn't get to see. OG, what'd you think of the hike?
It was nice, beautiful trail, really well maintained, really cool. A lot of interesting features.
Okay, Joel.
The clouds were incredible.
Nice
Views
Nice
were
clouds.
beautiful.
Unspectacular views.
Pat.
No, it's great. You know, a little wet, but you know that's the way it was. You know.
A lot of rain last night.
Oh yeah, poured like crazy.
At least we're in the shelter.
In the
Stayed dry,
shelter.
completely dry.
Yes.
Didn't get struck by lightning.
Nope.
So great hike. Next month we're planning to do Wilson
Wilson's
Creek in August, so that'll be next up.
It's a great hike too.
Y'all got to go on that one.
Yeah.
All right. See you next month.
All right.
See ya.
All right, we are here in Maggie Valley at a Mexican restaurant that we don't know the name of. I've got a Polo Chipotle. Joel's got
Chorizo tacos.
chorizo tacos. OG.
Chili Tillies.
Ooh, that was way too much.
All right, so we'll come back with our review afterwards. Finished eating. I had the Polo Chipotle, and I thought it was really good. It's one of my favorite Mexican meals, so I'm going to give it like a 3.5. Joel?
Yeah, mine was excellent. It's kind of hard to mess up tacos, so I'm gonna go with a 4 out of 5.
4 or 5. OG?
So the scale is 5.
1 to 5.
Okay.
5 being good.
Yeah.
I'll go 3.5 on mine.
Okay. All right, so that ends this video for this month. We'll be back on the trail in August. We'll see you then. Bye.